Hi, my name is Mario Mejia. I work for Solar Energy Partners. We're a brokerage based here in California. I myself am a local agent based in the Conejo Valley. We specialize in finding people the best solar solution, whether it's a lease or an ownership. And we also cater to people that have HOAs, condominiums. We're able to work with just about anybody as long as you own your home. Uh, what a lot of people are asking us about recently is the change from net metering 2.0 to 3.0. Now, what's happening is the utility companies are going to be taking larger chunks of the overproduction of people's systems and keeping it, as opposed to 2.0 where you would keep any excess production that your system's made. So the way that we're going to be combating that going forward is most people are going to have to buy systems with batteries so that that excess production that your system makes is stored in the battery. Now, what this does is it adds a little more upfront cost to the system, but the return on investment still will be there in the long run, and there will still be short-term savings, just not as great as they were during NEM 2.0. Now, some people asked, can I still get in and get grandfathered into NEM 2.0? Now, the short answer is not likely. The cutoff for that would have been the 28th. So it's a 15 to 20 day process to get the application submitted and approved to Edison. So someone that was signing up within this week still would have somewhat of a chance of getting approved to get into 2.0, but it's not something we can guarantee, unfortunately. Now, what we recommend to people is to pivot and switch over to the options with batteries. Now, there are lots of great leasing options out there with batteries to cut down on that upfront cost because they're I'm sorry, not to cut down the upfront cost, but to speed up the process on the return on investment. With these lease options, you're still paying nothing out of pocket to start. You're just going to have a higher monthly payment than you would have had you been locked into 2.0 without the battery. Another one of the common questions we get is how long does this process actually take? So let's say you were ready to sign up today and we did your agreement and sign up your paperwork. We would have to do what's called a site survey after that, where a technician would come out, check your roof, check your electrical panel. The process takes about 30 to 45 minutes, but it's just a preliminary inspection to make sure that your home would qualify, and that would take about a week out. Let's say everything goes perfect with that and your roof is good to go and you're all set. Then after that, the technicians would send in the information to the designers from our company, and they would put together the actual architectural plans, submit the permits to the city, and after that you would get set up for inspection. That total process usually takes about 4 to 6 weeks. After your install is done, we have to wait for what's called final inspection. Now, that is when the city, as well as the utility company, and then people from from the install company, all come out together, make sure that the work was done correctly, that the plan set matches, and everything looks good. Assuming everything goes well with that, you're looking at a start to finish process from signing up to actually getting your system turned on. That takes usually about 10 to 14 weeks. Sometimes it could be shorter, sometimes it could be longer, depending on any kind of hurdles that we might encounter. But on average, it's about a 10 to 14 week process after you sign your agreement. One of the most common questions that people have is, I have an HOA, is that going to hold things up for me? And the short answer is possibly, but in the long run, no. It's actually, HOAs cannot deny anyone from getting solar on their home. They can make it somewhat difficult and give us many different hoops to jump through in order to get it done, but it's never been a problem for me to get through an HOA. Even if it's never been installed in that neighborhood. I've had 2 installs where we were the first people that were done in that HOA. It just took some paperwork and some grinding and we got it done. The other thing that I would like to mention is how to get a hold of me. You can contact me on Instagram at SEPConejo, and you can contact me via phone at 805-262-7809. That's 805-262-7809.